1, 2, and hop. That is a super sweet tune. One of my favorites. I've been playing it like all the time. I really like playing it down a string. I don't know, I just like it down there. It reminds me kind of a more old-timey vibe. That's Frank's Reel. It is actually an A major, so it's up on the higher strings. And I wanted to use this tune to talk about one of my favorite ornaments. It's a really subtle ornament, but it makes a really big difference. And this is just like a cut, or really, you can kind of think of it in a couple different ways. It's just like a single finger ornament, so you're just adding one finger. And there's a couple ways it can present itself. Sometimes, when you do the single finger ornament, it's just like, it is like a cut. You have one note and you're cutting it in half with another note, right? So a lot of the times when I'm on the first finger, in this tune, it comes up on the first finger. I think it's on the E, on the D string. So trick to making that sound really clear, hit it pretty hard, not so hard that it hurts, right? But you want to really, if you can hear the note even when I'm not doing anything with the bow, that means you're really hitting it hard enough and then coming right off. Okay, and you want it to be really fast and really precise. So tricks for that is don't squeeze with your thumb. Make sure your thumb's relaxed. You can kind of tap the thumb to make sure you're not squeezing the whole hand. That'll make it really, really tight. You want to be pretty loose. I am holding, but gently. And then my finger is the main thing that's tensing up. Everything else around it is soft. And then also don't lift up too high. A lot of people I see lift way up too high, and then it's hard to get it fast enough. Okay. The other way that it presents itself, same ornament, but kind of different, is just a pull off. So it's still just one finger, but instead of starting on the note and coming off it, you're just starting above and coming down. So we're still ornamenting. The first finger is the main note, and then the third finger is the ornament note. Okay? Is the cut, and then the pull off, or a grace note, is just one note before, and then we're coming down. That's the difference, is where we're starting. Are we starting on the main note, or are we starting on the ornament note? Really, they're kind of the same thing. They're going to feel almost the same. Where this happens in the tune is actually really interesting, and this is actually one of my favorite places to use this ornament, because it sounds so cool and it's really pretty simple, but it can sound really like complicated. All I'm doing is this. It's going to happen on the A string, I believe. All I'm doing is, but I'm coming from the second finger, so it ends up going like this. And the notes in order, I'm going C sharp, D, B. And that's the speed. Da ya, da ya. Well, I even did 2 that time. That was cool. So, I would break that one down and practice it until you can really do it, and then I'll show you where it happens in the tune. So it happens in every ending of every phrase ends like that, or at least every part. So I'll go through the parts now, and I'll just point out these little ornaments. So here's the A part. Starts on the A string, and I'll just play through the whole section slowly, and then I might repeat that a few times and then move on to the B section. Here we go, nice and slow. Let me put on a metronome to keep me honest, because I like to speed up. Let's go with Da 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 da. 1, 2, here it is. There it was. Here. Not right yet. Here. Okay, so it only happens at the very last phrase, okay? Is what it would be, just... But now we're adding the grace note in between the C sharp and the B. Here it is again. I'll shout it out. Ready, and A part. Here. Again. Here. 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 So in the B part, when we go up high, I do a cut on the, it is on the E string. I said it was on the D string before, it's not. But it's the same thing we were doing. It ends up going so fast though. So you really get that. It's almost like, it almost sounds like not even a note. It just sounds like a harmonic almost. And it's just such a cool sound. And it does end up the harmonic, even when you take your finger off, that harmonic keeps ringing in the body of the violin and gives it that really like layered kind of effect. And in fact, that's why I think, this is just a theory, but that's why I think we use the third finger in these Irish tunes. In classical music, you would ornament the first finger with the second finger. But in Irish music, they ornament with the third finger. And what happens if you hit that third finger is you get all these harmonics that are more connected to that note. So you can hear when I play that A, it rings a lot more than, I mean, the G rings pretty well too, but like G sharp doesn't. Anyways, you want to use that third finger and get that ornament to really pop, and it really sparkles in the instrument. So I'll go ahead and play the B part one more time with those ornaments. I'll shout them out. I shouted out a few of them this time, but I'll do it one more time. And then I'll go through the A part again when I'm done with the B part. So here we go, starting on the B part. 1, 2, ready, hop. A part. All right, I hope that was helpful and fun. I love that tune. I was thinking about doing a slower one where I just teach it, but I think most people, can learn these tunes either from listening to the whole thing or finding the sheet music. So Frank's Reel, definitely look that one up. It's a more recently composed tune. I'll put the person who wrote it, I'll put their name in the title. But yeah, if you enjoyed that, if that helped you, if that was a new ornament for you, please go ahead and like and subscribe. I am trying to monetize my YouTube channel, so I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.